don't have much to say about the Happy Meal packs. I got 2 Happy Meals on the way home from my workout. There was a buy one get one on the app.
Huh? I'm pretty sure.
Yes, let's go.
I don't know. I'm not buying any. And if I do buy any, I'm not posting it on Twitter because y'all are mean.
I'm not gonna go buy 1 million. I'm just gonna go buy my 1 Happy Meal to eat. I did it after my workout. I thought about doing it again yesterday.
You got 2, all right? Rahul.
Okay, the app said buy one get one. Okay, the app said buy one. I think it's everyone check your McDonald's update.
I don't think you needed 2. All right,
dude. I was still hungry. That's not enough food for a grown adult.
Yo, what up, guys? Welcome to Faded Town, #1 Pokemon podcast in the world. These are facts. Google them, focus at them, look them up in a book. Actually, just go to your local library, talk to the lady up front. She might be cute, she might be old, but she knows me by name. That's just true. She knows me, boys. Like, there's so many people that watch this podcast that end up going to libraries and asking about it that it's just so common for her to go, "Oh, Zach, you mean Rahul and Isaiah? You mean the Pokemon breakdown?" They just know. So like, head over there. I know it's Corona times. It's tough. Definitely wear a mask while you're out there. But talk to her. You know, get some social interaction in your life. But yeah, make sure you're liking, subscribing these videos. It helps. Everything helps. Put a review on iTunes. There's a lot of Pokemon news this week. No real TCG stuff. Everyone's just playing player cups. The same shit's just going on. We have limitless tournaments that are pretty much the same. Nothing fantastic is happening. People are crying on Twitter about rank ladder, which we're not really going to dive into, but it's just something to kind of notice. We had another video from Pokemon teaching us how to play, and I think it's a lot better than the last one. Well, I wouldn't say better. I would say
it's a
more fulfilling.
Block, right? Yeah. Like the first building block was like explaining how the deck building process works, and I think in this one, Isaiah and I both skimmed it a little bit, but from what we saw, Alice went ahead and talked about a more prominent card, Colossal VMAX, and talked about combinations using like cards like Bia with a Rotom Phone or Oranguru with the Jirachi, and then what the special energies, like what their specific effects are and how that like helps the deck generally, which is like a little bit too much at the beginning for a beginner, but like as an episode 2, it's actually really cool because now you get to like understand a little bit more combos and you're slowly getting these building blocks to what I presume a couple episodes down the road will get like a very nice nice deck.
Yes.
Yeah, and it looks like today's theme was like building on Vivid Voltage cards. So I mean, they had Jirachi, they had Colossal, they had the new Energy, which I think is new. I'm not positive. Yeah, it is new. Okay, Vivid Voltage at least. So
yeah,
it kind of built off of that, which was cool.
Yeah, I'm just glad I didn't see any hate on Twitter yet, and I think that's good. I think people realize. I think your clip definitely blew up on Twitter about telling everyone they're stupid for hating on something like this, which is good because they are, and that's why I clipped it, and that's why I shipped it, and yeah, there's no need to hate on stuff like this, and especially because like people realize, especially if you look at this one, it's like, oh, we're heading in the right direction to make everyone that was mad happy. All right, so just wait a couple episodes, you'll get your freaking real deck, guys. All right, so other than that, we had Pokemon straight up saying that there's no Worlds this year, which it sucks, but it's like everyone, I think everyone understands that it's always about player safety. It's just we'll get back to it when we can really think it's safe and it's whatever. But as a Pokemon player, everybody wishes Worlds was happening, and all those people that are posting on Twitter that are like, "Oh, you guys really thought World? You guys had expectations." You know what, dude?
Yeah, I mean, I did. I was being optimistic. Like
I was hoping.
It sucked, but like logically, it makes the most sense to cancel, right? Because it looks like vaccination rollout and everything is being super delayed. Things are not going according to plan by
it would have been really, really logistically hard to hold
Right,
the
like,
Worlds.
like basically, like, even if we, for example, say by August, which I presume by August, like 70% of the population should be vaccinated / like we should be in a better spot. But by August, even if Worlds does get the eligibility to happen, one, there's international travel involved, and then two, there's like a lot of logistics involved in like half the season kind of disappeared.
Yeah.
So, in my personal opinion, I hope they hold Worlds as soon as they possibly can in 2022, and like restart the season at a different note. Because if we wait until August 2022, I feel like we're gonna lose some more people, and also the matter of aging up in the juniors and seniors. And I mean, I do think Masters should start at 18 plus anyway, to be completely fair. Which you're gonna
Bring me back. Let's go.
I don't think you get to go back. I think you stay with us.
What?
What is it? What was
are
Master? What was
18
Master
yet?
before? 14 plus.
But by next year, what are you?
So
15.
it'll be whatever one. It'll be
I
whatever
would
1 year
ask-
below Isaiah is, because Isaiah's a first year master. So like,
Yeah.
I think that's super reasonable. I mean, sure, juniors are gonna have a little bit of a rougher time like popping off, because now you have 11, 12-year-olds in your division. But I think giving every division a little bit more like width makes it so the younger divisions will be a little bit bigger in terms of attendance, I think. And masters don't really take a beating because our attendance numbers are still going to be high as fuck. Like,
Yeah.
that's not going to change. But changing
I don't know. I personally don't think it's a great idea to make it 18, just because I think that's gonna
not
hurt
18,
seniors.
whatever
How old
like
are
whatever
old
one.
you are?
How old are you now?
16, about to turn or turning 17 sometime soon.
So
Yeah, so 16. 16 would be the number.
Yeah.
What's
just
the
'cause,
number right now? Is it 15?
Now it's 15.
Okay.
Because
Yeah.
because you can't. Okay, so what happens now if they don't commit to rolling points, which they didn't commit to rolling points yet? I presume they will. But what happens if they say we're gonna roll points? All of a sudden, I'm pretty sure like me and Isaiah both get like knocked down to like 40th at this point because like of all the seniors that have points.
They
Like,
all age up. Yeah. I mean,
they
I
all
don't
age
know
up
about-
and
I don't know. A bunch of people, at least a few people age up. So
yeah, things get really crazy and the math gets really wonky again. So I don't envy the people at the front office or like the headquarters that have to make these decisions because they're really tough decisions. But I'm sure like if they do age up, parents are gonna be pissed. Which I can already see in like the Pokedad groups and stuff like that. Some parents are not very happy with the situation because this means another year of juniors and seniors not having official events. And sure, Masters get Players Cup and that's really it. But for parents, that's kind of like we want something for our kids.
Yeah. It's a tough situation. The whole thing's crazy.
There's
but
definitely I've seen some like higher ups respond and why it's mostly because of legality issues and like gambling laws.
yeah, I mean, they definitely would want kids to play if they could. It's just
Yeah.
I think you have to be a certain age to use the internet. Actually, I think that's one thing. Like, actually do stuff on the internet, you have to be a certain age, which juniors wouldn't qualify for. So
yeah, I don't know. The whole thing is it's such a weird life because like we've been living this stuff for like over a year now. Almost actually it's close to a year now. And it's like we kind of accept it as normal by this time, but then like we start talking about it and it's like, what are we doing? Like it sucks. But this is normal, guys. This is how it works. I'm like, no, guys, we have to remember
no.
this is not how this works. Right,
Yeah,
guys?
I mean, everyone can continue to use their time to improve and hone their craft. I'm sure a lot of
Yeah.
people are going to drop off. Interest is definitely waning for a lot of
I'm
people. The amount of time that has passed is going to be very long, and I don't blame anyone for not wanting to come back.
I think people
or,
will
like,
come back.
People will come back. I don't blame people for wanting to have other hobbies and do other things. I'm especially someone who's been doing other stuff
Yeah.
a lot during this quarantine. So, I do see a world where like potentially November, December we could have events back.
yeah,
Not
I was
Worlds.
gonna say that I think that it is possible for there to be regional events later this year. At least, I mean, ideally. And I think that if they do that, then they can, or I mean, they could also just like resume the season because we can start having events right when we stopped having events, like around Collinsville, and we can just
Yeah,
go
but
from-
I feel like that would be a little bit too long. I feel like things will be better like a few months before then, hopefully. Because like from how things are rolling out, especially here, and like I don't know, like I'm sure some of the process is being absolutely fudged. Like don't get me wrong, but like more vaccines are coming up, more things are coming in. Production is ramping up. Like as soon as it gets warmer, also everything also gets easier in a sense because shipping of things and moving of things. Like the winter just fucking sucks for everything. So as soon as we're past like February, like things will move a lot faster. In my opinion.
Hopefully.
I have no clue. I've stopped predicting stuff at this point because
I mean, it's okay. I'll be fully vaccinated in like a week, so I'll go play my 1-man tournament.
there you go. You go do that. That's the only way you're gonna win.
I
Worlds.
still won't win.
But
I'll still only get top 8 in regional somehow.
Still
I'll be the only person there.
You'll come in second.
He'll come fifth. He'll come fifth.
Fifth, yeah. You won't get a trophy at all. And
No trophies.
it's it is what it is. But I pretty much committed to Pokemon Snap now. So guys, get ready for that content when that drops in
I will get a capture
February?
card and try to stream it too.
I'm gonna stream it. I've decided I'm gonna try to go super hard on it, like 5-6 hours a day. As long as there's content. If there's content to do 5-6 hour streams a day, I'm down. If there's not, then we're back
There's
to doing
probably a lot of
nothing.
like end game / like collectionist content to do.
Yeah, that's
like
what I'm
perfect
hoping.
scoring, speed running.
Perfect scoring.
Zach's gonna
Yeah.
become a Pokemon Snap speed runner.
I don't think so. I don't like speed runs. I always think that stuff's whack.
Because you suck at them.
That they're all, you literally just use glitches of the game to beat it fast. Cool. Good job, guys. All right, move on with your life.
Yeah.
But
Before we move on, I want to say one thing about the Worlds. Even though it is a sad announcement, I was definitely, my heart kind of sank a little when I read it. I wanted to go to a Worlds this year. I do think that it's encouraging that they're making a statement that we're going to have a Worlds in 2022, or at least they're shooting for a Worlds in 2022, because I think that, it is possible that we don't even have a Worlds then. So I think it's good that Pokemon's kind of committing to that and going to try to make everything work out for that, because I'd rather have a guaranteed Worlds then than this one gets canceled last second.
They also touched on having a potentially expanded competition, not expanded as in format. Please do not take my words out of context, but expanded as in we might not have a rotation this year. Having a bigger
please don't do that.
I mean, I think that's fine because we have
It also meant in numbers. I could be wrong.
In
but I think it
numbers,
also
yeah.
meant in numbers.
I feel like they're going to try to make it a much more grandiose event purely because we have now missed 2 Worlds up to this point. So I think they're going to go above and beyond for the competitors and spectators to try to make it because remember we were on a train to make it a 4-day Worlds already.
Yeah.
Like 2021 was set to be a 4-day Worlds. So that trend might continue onwards, which I feel like it will almost certainly. Like I feel like they will carry that 4-year Worlds roadmap that they had into the next thing, and they will probably have more side events, more fun things for competitors to do, not competitors but spectators, because I think this is I know they really wanted to do something for the 25th anniversary because I've talked to a couple of people in the upper brass and they've been this is a really tough decision for them to make, but at the end of the day I think they're gonna make it a pop-off Worlds, a Worlds to remember.
Yeah.
I think and Justin McCarry, he talked about this and he gave me a lot of these ideas. I think that it's going to be an open day one. I think that this World is going to have a day one where anyone can enter into it because it's been so long and it's been
that might be crazy.
Open day one, and then
day
2.
Not an open day one, but bring back the LCQ. In that regard.
Yeah.
It's basically the same thing. Yeah.
Everyone has a chance to get into
the main
everyone
event
that comes to play in the Worlds, at least in some fashion. And then day 2 is invite. Day 3 is some point threshold, like day 2, like we have now, right? It would be there, and then you have the fourth day of competition.
I like it.
Everyone's.
I'm just.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Jack.
I'm just glad that they committed to canceling it today. It's we didn't wait and hope all year for events. We know there's not going to be events for.
Yeah. We don't have to sit here and
speculate,
twiddle our thumbs and get closer and closer and speculate. They committed very early to the decision because it doesn't seem likely. They probably had a roadmap laid out. They probably have things laid out ready to go logistically because we're about a year in and I'm sure a lot of contracts and stuff are committal. So they probably have started talking to these convention centers and stuff. And a lot of convention centers that we were going to go to or have been to are being used as treatment care facilities and first care responder areas. Especially the Excel Center is being used as a hub for their disease control and World Health Organization things. So they will probably stay that way through August, all things considered, or even longer. So
Yeah.
It's like it's a pipe dream to like even assume convention centers and event halls will be used for anything besides these mass things.
Yeah.
Like I think all our event halls near us in DC are being used as vaccination areas. Like my parents are going to like the Gaylord for theirs.
Yeah.
Which is, if either of you guys have been, it's like a beautiful hotel / convention center.
No, I haven't been, but
I haven't been there yet.
It's literally got like a forest inside. It's crazy. I saw
That's
Rick
dope.
Ross there once.
that's sick.
I literally saw Rick Ross. It was crazy.
We clipping that one. Anyways,
I love Rick Ross.
we got. I don't know. I think it's dope. I like that. It really. I think it helps people make more decisions. Like, you could say here again. The one thing we always preach on this is you got so much time to close the gap on top players.
Yep.
And this just adds to it. So yeah, if you
for
really
a
want
company
to.
for a company that's been like notoriously bad at communication, this is like a very welcome change.
Like you can look at this two ways, guys. You can take a break, you can sit there and take a break, or you can work harder than anyone in the room, if you want to be good at this game, you can do that. Like if there's anyone in the world that proves that, it's Bradner probably works harder than most people at this game, and it's like, and his results are show, like he's always up there. So if you really want to be good at this game, just keep grinding. I know it's tough. It's really tough to grind something when there's no reward at the end or there's no event and stuff. But again, if you want to be the best player, this is the best time. There's nothing better. Like, you can literally grind for a year while a lot of people look at that year and go, oh, I'm tired of playing this game. I'm going to go play Pokemon Snap. And you're over here grinding, and then once events come back, you're at full force. So like,
we can
you can do stuff like that, or you could take a break.
Yeah, I also think it's extra hard to grind right now because it's not a changing format. I think that might actually be the biggest thing.
Battle Style should bring some life back into the game.
Yeah,
Hopefully.
for sure. But I mean, we've had this format's been here forever, right? Because of the delayed release and everything. So we've had this. I mean, even with the Vivid Voltage, it really didn't change very much. So we've kind of had the same format for
like
since
7 months.
August.
Yeah,
it's been forever. So I think that personally is a bigger deal for me than there not being a reward at the end, because I really like playing Pokemon. But even now, I don't just boot up PTCGO and play in my free time, which I used to do all the time, because I mean, there's not really a deck that I enjoy playing it for too long.
Yeah, I always said that was the downfall of Vivid Voltage. Like, Vivid Voltage felt like
it's a collector set,
and like it kind of crushes the comparison.
It's probably better that it's not a super broken set. It's probably better that it was a kind of bad set, because if we keep getting these, bad sets, then eventually Pokemon will hopefully be more reasonable than the huge one-shot formats right now. So even though that kind of like gives us a little bit more hope for when rotation and whatever happens, but because like Battle Styles doesn't have any super broken cards either, right? It's kind of like the same thing. There's some cool cards, a lot of interesting things, but
a lot of pieces for potential combos down the line.
Yeah, there's a lot of gatekeepers in the format right now that like when Vivid Voltage came out, I'm pretty sure we talked about it. Vivid Voltage has a lot of cards that have potential. There's just gatekeepers, so we'll just wait for rotation, see what happens there. Hopefully there's rotation. I know. Don't put that. Don't put that juju out in the world. All right, we need.
I don't know.
rotation.
I don't think we need it. I think we'll be fine.
No, stop. I want to kick you off this
also,
podcast.
moving forward, like segueing that, like Japan is releasing a mini set called like EV like Heroes or something, where like all the V cards in the set are evolutions, and every single evolution is being featured, which also does mean if these cards are semi-playable, that does mean answers to a lot of the cards in the current existing format because of typing and weakness.
But not ADP.
Fairy type, bro.
Stand up, baby.
Yeah.
There's no
Sylveon.
Sylveon.
There
is a fairy type in the TCG.
Oh, that's true.
Oh, we lost fairy type.
Yep.
Yeah.
True.
That's very unfortunate. Whatever. So what type is Sylveon going to be? Normal?
No, psychic.
Psychic?
I think
That
they made everything.
sucks
That's why we have some crazy psychic types in the TCG that haven't happened before, because they just threw all the fairy psychic.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's whack. Whatever. The set's gonna be cool though, and they did indicate 100% that they're going to continue doing rapid strike,
Did they?
single strike cards. Yeah, they did indicate in the release that their cards will be continuing in that set. That means
That's
it's
cool.
not a singular mechanic. Like, I mean, I'm sure we could assume it's not a singular mechanic, but there's been times they drop mechanics super quickly, like breaks.
Yeah.
So hopefully it's not something like that, and this like continues to give us building blocks to stuff.
Yeah.
And
I
then
want to mention one thing real quick before Rahul's done.
Yeah.
Go ahead, dude.
oh, there you go.
Rusty Sword is out, or is basically out, because that was like the one good card in the shiny set.
Yes,
believe.
yeah. Mhm.
There's a bunch of shiny cards. I don't know anything else that's new in the set, but Ditto V might be in there.
I'll do
I
a
know
scan
that-
real quick.
Yeah, I've seen the set. There is something. There's other cards there. Oh, there's the Anchor Pokemon. What is that one?
Delmise.
Delmise. That one looked pretty good. Like,
It's not great.
it's not fantastic, but it's playable. Maybe with a Rillaboom.
Where is
It like snipes.
No.
30 for
no,
each.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't. It just does 30 for each.
With the
That's
relevant-
nice.
I think it does to any
Like, wait,
Pokemon
where-
though.
No, to active.
what's it called? Rahul?
Are you sure?
Well,
No,
I
one of
don't
you're right.
I
This
don't think it
attack,
matters to any.
this attack does 30 times the number of grass energy attached to this Pokemon to one of your opponent's Pokemon.
Yeah, that's
All
pretty.
right, so
that's
you're gonna get 3 Rillaboom, attach 6 energy, and kill their
Correct.
one to Dene,
Yeah.
and then she knocks you out, and you're gonna be like,
Yeah,
oh,
that card sucks.
Stop, dude. Cheer him,
Wait, what-
dude. Cheer him's coming. All right.
Huh?
You can't even attach to it. What?
Here, let me.
We're
I'll link
gonna
this up.
do something. We're gonna find a way.
Yeah.
All right.
The Manaphy is good. Look at your top
Oh,
6.
yeah,
Yeah.
Probably are good.
Yeah, and Celebi. Yeah, those two are good.
Yeah.
I did this.
Other than that, it's a lot of reprints. You could tech like a one of Crobat VMAX into like Eternatus and shit. For shits and
Yeah,
gigs.
maybe. Not bad.
Yeah.
I mean, there have been games I've played where if you like evolve it, then you can. What's it called?
There's a Crobat VMAX.
Yeah.
It
Not very
wasn't. What does it do?
there's
Dark Colorless 70 and Poison, and you switch, and then Dark Colorless 180. So nothing crazy.
There's also some cool. The shining cards are kind of cool. They're not very good, but they're interesting.
No, I think the Reshiram is okay. Reshiram's good or okay, and then Yveltal is like it's 5 energy, but if you can get it, you
It
can.
looks really cool, but
They all look really cool.
If we can figure out how to get that evil toe, someone will. Expanded, I
Ditto's
think that card's
cool.
gonna be busted.
I think that Didovi is pretty
I think
decent,
Didovi,
to be
yeah.
honest. I mean,
Uh,
it's like not great,
it's
but it
gonna
will
get
probably see
playable.
play at some point.
Yeah, I'll see play.
There's a Cram VMAX also.
Oh yeah, I did see that. Someone said
Blissey is
Yeah.
back. A triple way Welder. Blissey is back.
Blissy's back. What happened?
It's Blissey. It's Blissey. Cram VMAX is Blissey's attack.
Really?
Yeah.
All right. I'm in there. I'm in there, boys.
Rusty Sword good.
He's in there. Let's go. He's winning
Oh,
players come
cheer him!
forward.
Cheer him on that!
Dude, why do you try to cheer him to V Pokemon? We've been
Oh
over
my god,
Yes.
dude! Why do they keep doing this to me? My hopes
Yeah, I
get
was like,
so
why did
high.
he keep saying Cherub?
Dude, why do they do this to me? Pokemon.
That's pretty much everything in the set. Ditto, yeah, and then obviously the sword.
Is Blissey still in the format, or is that rotated?
I don't fucking know, dude.
Because if that's still in the format, cheer him, guys. Cheer him. Cheer him.
It was Lost Thunder, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, stop. I think there's like a
Yeah,
cactus
powerful-
Pokemon that has that attack
Maractus,
though.
baby. But
Yeah, but that card is horrific.
yeah, so anyway, like those cards, the set isn't
Yeah.
amazing. But that does come out next Friday, I believe. Shining Fates.
Yeah, it comes out
It
the
has Rusty
19th.
Sword, ever printed. Let's go.
I don't know. You cut out pretty hard right there. What did you say?
No, he said Rusty Sword is a must cop card.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Oh, no, I was it's a broken set because it contains Rusty Sword, which is like one of
Yeah.
the best tools ever printed.
With the
it's so
amount of
good.
people buying, okay, so like for example, I'm not gonna so when Champions Path was printed, it made it me being a competitive player like super fucking nice because I was able to order like all the commons in the set for like 5 cents each.
Yeah.
Like I ordered everything for like 3 to 5 cents each, and like I was sitting there like buying like I literally bought like 4 full art hops for like 75 cents each because the set is so oversaturated, and like that's going to happen with Shining Fates also. So because of the oversaturation, if you're a competitive player and want to pick up like just trainers and stuff like that from Shining Fates, you should just get
Yeah.
your trainers. Like there's no reason not to. Like these trainers are probably going to be reusable. You could probably spend like $20 and get everything you need trainer wise.
Yeah. It's not. It's not bad. And then like, if we look, like, I don't know, does anyone know? I don't usually like go out and buy stuff when it first drops. I know it's gonna be at Target, right? So do I need to camp out?
Maybe at Target.
See,
I highly doubt you'll find anything on shelves unless you go restock times.
Even on the 19th, before it even drops, you don't think there'll be anything on the shelf?
You better go at restock time, because there's so many scalpers. Like, that's actually ridiculous. Like my local buddy Sam went to go get Digimon decks at his Target, and there was like a group of like 10 guys just like waiting for the Pokemon restock.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Like, if I go there on the 19th and I camp out in the morning, can I leave that place with product? Is that a thing?
Possibly, but
I mean, there will be product in the store at some point, so like you will have at least a chance to get product
on the 19th, right?
You have to be very proactive with it, and also you have to keep in mind that like some of these Target employees and stuff like that have been like telling their homies and stuff. The same thing that happened with McDonald's is happening with like Target people, like, or like Walmart or whatever. Like, they're telling their homies to come early or telling them exactly what time, and we don't have any homies. Like, the homies I had that were at McDonald's and stuff like that, they already all got in trouble for trying to. I worked
at Target. I should help people that I used to work with. Let's see if they still worked at Target. I know it was like 10 years ago.
Yeah, try to get that. I think I ended up getting the 4 shiny Pikachu boxes, not the ETBs. So I'm probably gonna crack 1 or 2, just because I think it's better to crack and like see what I get. Because I don't know, it's cool to hold those, but also like the boxes seem more fun to open than ETBs. ETBs I think are smarter to hold, but
yeah, I'm gonna do some giveaways if I can get product. So pray for me, guys. Pray for the Target gods to let me get these product. I don't know. I sleep till like 2 p.m. so it's always tough. I either have to stay up all morning and try to get them. You better stay up all night, buddy. Yeah, or it's gonna be annoying. But I think that's the end of that, right? Like, what do you guys think about the tweet that Pokemon put out where they're gonna mass produce?
They're gonna reprint some sets. They're gonna do, like, they understood there's a big problem.
It's gonna be the end of that. It's not gonna be the end. I highly doubt it'll be
but it'll discourage a lot of scalpers from holding, and quick flips get a lot less reliable. Like, long-term investments, I think, stay the same, because long-term investments have always been
immediately, but stuff's gonna take a hit like when it drops, but it'll
correct.
Stay the same.
Like, long-term investments will stay the same because Pokemon always does cut things out of print, and that trend will continue. It just means that certain sets will be overprinted for a certain period of time, which is now. But it's not actually being overprinted because we've been being short printed. So they're just saying we're going to try to get it back to regular.
Yeah.
So that's all what they're saying is. But it is a huge blow to like scalpers, and this is like a win for the good guys, in a sense, because like they're acknowledging that there's a problem. They're acknowledging that like there is a community out there that is not our community that is harming actively the growth of product and merch. Yeah. And for them, they want things to be circulating. They want people to buy. So they don't even have to do anything, but it's very cool that they are saying and doing something.
Yeah, it's nice. There's so many scalpers in all industries of retail now that it's nice to see a company go, yo, we're just gonna print a lot of this crap for you guys. Hopefully that helps.
And it's not even against scalpers. It's just like, if it's just a business decision. If people are buying the product, then you print more product, right?
Yeah. Correct. Yeah.
But it's good PR to say, hey, we got you back.
It's great PR. Yeah.
Yeah. Which is dope.
I love it. I love it.
Yeah.
And then we can segue that into the 25th anniversary / like Happy Meal packs and stuff like that. I don't have much to say about the Happy Meal packs. I got 2 Happy Meals on the way home from my workout. There was a buy one get one on the app.
I'm pretty sure.
Let's go.
I don't know. I'm not buying any. And if I do buy any, I'm not posting it on Twitter because y'all are mean.
I'm not gonna go buy a million. I'm just gonna go buy my 1 Happy Meal to eat. I did it after my workout. I thought about doing it again yesterday.
You got 2, all right? Rahul.
Okay, the app said buy one get one. Okay, the app said buy one. I think it's everyone check your McDonald's app.
I don't think you needed 2. All right,
dude, I was still hungry. That's not enough food for a grown adult.
A Happy Meal is like a bite. What do you mean you can't eat 2?
I don't know.
Zach, I don't know what kind of Happy Meals.
Nuggets. It's 4 nuggets, fries, and a drink.
I didn't say he couldn't eat 2. I said he didn't need to. All right.
Oh, the app said buy one get one, so for $4. What? Okay, listen. I didn't need it. My toilet really felt the after effects the next day. God, that food was ass.
I'm not the hater. No. I think it's fine. Like, go get your toy. You're enjoying. Go get
also,
the toy. Go get the McDonald's.
This is something that people probably haven't realized, but it's like circulating all over like TikTok and other things. If you are trying to hold these packs, don't, because the paper material is different. It's wax paper as opposed to regular paper. So shining a flashlight through will show you what hollow it is.
Oh,
yeah,
that's funny.
So if you're holding a pack,
isn't like that horrible for holding the packs, I guess. But I mean, you should
down the line,
still,
like down like 5-6 years, sure. But if you have a Pikachu or Charmander, just open that shit, make your money, and do what you want to do. I want to get a master set because I think it's cool of all these. But getting 25 hollows is gonna be a pain in the ass. I'm not eating 25 Happy Meals, or I probably will die.
I don't think 25 Happy Meals will even get you a master set.
I'm gonna start trading around.
Okay.
Yeah, but if I get 25 Happy Meals, I'll probably die. One of my aunt's friends. Yeah, dude. One of my aunt's friends' kids eats Happy Meals all the time, so I texted her and I was like, "Can you like
hook it up?"
Tell him to, like keep the shit to the side if he doesn't care about the cards. And she's like, "Oh, he cares." I'm like, "All right, then don't worry about it. Like, I'm not gonna take cards away from a fucking kid. Like, enjoy it, dude.
Yeah.
Like, live it up."
It's a weird. But yeah, you're right, dude. I just thought about that. This is a trading card game. You don't need 100 packs. Get a few. Start trading people. All right, everyone.
Yeah. There's this one girl I talked to on Twitter. She's friends with VGC girl that I know, Regina, and Regina's friend and I like started talking because of Genshin and anime, and she like got the Happy Meal and she's like, "I'm looking for this, and I was like, "Oh, I can trade you Snivy like non-hollow because I got that." And she's like, "Oh shit, really?" And I was like, "Yeah, like it's a trading card game. Like, what do you want?"
Exactly. We trading out here, guys. People forget that. All right. Start trading your Pokemon cards to me. I don't have anything to trade, but I got these stickers, dude, and they came out really small, and I'm a little sad about it.
Oh, jeez.
You need a Faded Town sticker for.
I'm gonna with the shirts. When we get the shirts going, I'm just gonna throw a few in there. So if you do buy a shirt, there'll be some trash in the bag that you should not throw away.
Yeah. Anyway, segueing that into 25th anniversary stuff. Post Malone.
All right, I'm down. I've seen the video that came out today. See, this is why we do the podcast on Fridays now, because that video came out today.
Yeah, facts. Oh my gosh! Last week, I think that there was, I don't remember what it was. There was some huge information drop on Thursday, and I was like, "Let's go!"
Yeah, it worked out perfectly.
Yes,
got our back.
It screwed us for too many weeks, and now Thursday is the drop day. We know.
This is Pokemon telling us they like our podcast. They're releasing everything on Thursday so we can get it in.
But yeah, Post Malone seems super cool. I know a lot of people are complaining that like Post is a singer that like raps about drugs and stuff like that. But this is like, keep in mind, this is like a marketing thing. This is not like for the kids. Like, I don't know. I think it's a cool marketing thing. I think Katy Perry and Post and like whatever they're planning is going to be cool. They did also announce that the week of the 25th anniversary, specifically, I believe that's like the last week of February. Like I think 25th is like the Pokemon Day, right? 25th or 27th of February is Pokemon Day.
I think it's 27th, man.
Yeah, whatever. That entire week, they said they're going to be.
27th is when Post is.
Huh?
Yeah, that's Pokemon Day.
I was saying 27th is when Post is. That's his day, yeah.
Okay, so that's Pokemon Day. So they said the week leading up to that, they'll also be announcing big announcements every day.
Yeah.
So keep an eye out for that. I'm presuming we'll probably get like an announcement about our September set. We'll probably get an announcement about the playlist of artists, more than likely. We'll probably get some merch announcements for the website. And we will more than likely get information on dude, I'm like hard blanking. Remakes or like franchise games for this year.
Oh, okay. That sounds dope.
Because I feel like if you make that announcement, like this is the perfect time to like do the build up. Like that's the week, that's Pokemon week, that's Pokemon's time. Like that's going to be a crazy week, I think, in terms of news and social media. So keep an eye out on stuff for that. Go follow Pokemon's official accounts so you guys can be up to date on that kind of stuff. I'm assuming if we do get a DP remake or whatever, like we'll get that announcement that week. Because they usually make the announcement for the game of the big game of the year around that timing. And presuming that Snap is not going to take the slot of whatever main generation game we get towards the end of the year.
Yeah, I don't think it will.
Could be the third installment of Sword and Shield, but I feel like with the DLCs already out, I feel like they're going to continue with that route of DLCs than introducing a new game, because I think they're going to make way more money that way. Anyway.
Yeah. I think the whole Post Malone thing I kind of want to touch. All right, guys. This game is liked by more than just kids. I know everyone just wants to throw the kid hashtag on everything, but guys, everyone loves Pokemon, and like if you think about Post Malone, he did the song for Spider-Man, the Into the Spider-Verse.
Yes,
he did that song. It's so good. Like we got to stop like worrying about what's happening outside of whatever this is.
One thing, another thing is, I don't actually know if it's possible to find a pop artist that doesn't sing
alcohol,
about topics that you wouldn't want kids to learn about.
Even countries who are considered more wholesome, alcohol, divorce,
that's
dog
all they talk about.
Three tips.
That's just music. Like, right?
I mean, I think that sure, Post has some songs like that or whatever you wouldn't want your kids listening to, but all singers have. Like Katy Perry isn't exactly an angel either, right?
Nope.
So.
I'm gonna throw this one out on a limb. Yeah. The song that he puts out for the Pokemon one, whatever it is, I'm gonna say it's not gonna be about drugs. I'm just gonna throw that one out.
I'm gonna agree.
So just listen to that one.
And I think it'll be a banger.
I think it'll be a banger.
Like they said, the Spider-Verse one was pretty hyped, so I hope that they'll get some going in for the Pokemon.
The Katy Perry teaser so far was a banger. When Dua Lipa did the song for Detective Pikachu, I think. Let me check.
Yeah, something like that. I remember.
That song was also an absolute banger.
Yeah.
Then Carry On. Carry On. Who's this by? Rita Ora. Sorry, my bad.
Yeah.
Rita Ora did the song for that, and that was crazy good. Like Pokemon picks these artists for a reason, and a lot of these artists are not that much older than us, to be completely honest. Well, Isaiah, not that much older than Zach. So like these people they were in their teens, late teens, maybe like when Pokemon came out. Like
Pokemon's younger than me, so
yeah. So like these people, just like us, did in fact grow up with Pokemon. Like there are a lot of rappers and artists and stuff. If you listen closely to some of their lines, they do sneak in like Pokemon verses. Like I think Young Gravy in like one of his songs, he's like ice on my wrist like Articuno or something is like one of his lines. And he always starts throwing Raichu in there into all of his songs.
Yeah.
Like all these guys like also grew up with Pokemon. Like it's a giant part of their like childhood and livelihood as much as it is ours. So it's going to be really cool to see what they bring to the table with their original music. And I'm sure this has been in the works for like a year or more.
Yeah, it should be dope. I'm excited. I think there's a
lot.
That
playlist is going to be a banger, dog. I'm excited. Yeah. That's going to be my Spotify like premium top 10 songs of the year. Like I know it's going to be banging.
Like the 27th is Saturday, right? So we got the Post Malone thing, and then Logan Paul's opening, like the booster box. There's a lot of stuff. Pokemon Day's gonna be hyped, dude. And it's
gonna be a good one.
I'm gonna chill.
Let's go,
I'm just gonna be chilling here, but it should be hype. I'm pretty excited for this. And like Shining Fates would already drop by then. It's gonna, or is it Shining Fates? Yeah.
Shining Fates. Yeah. Next Friday up.
I always get it confused with
Rusty Sword.
This is the competitive player, the guy that's actually really good at this game.
Shiny cards.
He doesn't even want the shiny cards. He wants, let me get the tool that makes my Zacian that's already dominating the forest. Let it do stronger stuff.
I'm playing a card in my deck. I'm playing a card in my deck that makes my Zacian do 10 more damage. This one makes me do 30 more damage. Yeah. It's so good.
Now you don't even have to GX sometimes. It's kind of nuts.
But
so it's pretty crazy.
That's kind of the 25th anniversary stuff. We'll probably get more information next week, and then we'll be leading into like the week of Christmas Pokemon, basically.
Wait, what? Christmas Pokemon?
No, like it's like Christmas equivalent
Christmas
to Pokemon.
for Pokemon. Like
going into okay. I'm like, dude, what just happened? I thought we were in February. We're jumping to Christmas, but yeah.
But otherwise, I think that's pretty much like the. I guess like TLDR on the 25th anniversary stuff. What else we got on the docket, sir?
This is the last month for the team up fucking thing that no one talks. Yeah, that no one talks about. So if
I didn't qualify, boys.
That's hilarious. That's
Unrated Gaming is taking the crown.
Actually, I did qualify. I think there's a couple viewers that view this that are on my team, so I'm gonna stop shitting on everyone on my team. Most of my friends just didn't participate, so I qualified, and then like a lot of my local friends just didn't. I don't know why they don't. I yelled at them.
My first one.
They just didn't even try, and I'm mad at. If you guys are listening, you guys, I hate you all. All right. So
I hard bombed my first one, and then I went 3-0 at the next two, and I got second because I hate my life. And then the third one, we had 5 people show up, but then 2 people like literally just disappeared because they just didn't check in time. So basically we had 3 buys the first round, but I got the real buy, which meant I had to play all 3 rounds. So whoever I played against in the second round, like basically it came down to like I'm probably not going to win unless I go 3-0. But I didn't end up going 3-0. I ended up losing a really close. I played ADP because I just said screw it. I'm actually gonna try this time, and I ended up losing to a really good player in our area, Calvin, who I've played multiple times. He's super good actually. You know Calvin, Matson. Yeah, but Calvin ended up playing. He played Tempo Zard and basically got like a perfect Tempo Zard start. And what that happens to ADP, you have to be like, you have to get a little bit lucky. And I didn't like hit anything.
For sure.
I tried to like Mawile him late game and like grab something, but his hand was like nothing in it, and I was like, fuck.
Yeah. Me and Isaiah did the same thing in one. We threw a Decidueye in the active and said pass.
Yeah, we did. I played Decidueye. Dude, it was tough. I was sweating. I mean,
I would have lost
too.
it.
I slammed everybody, but I was sweating.
Dude, I was too.
Lost. One of my boys played Flygon,
not
bro.
really that losable, but it's somewhat losable.
One of my boys
Yeah,
played
he killed the
Flygon.
world.
I would have gotten destroyed.
You have to dodge, dude.
Flygon.
You have to dodge.
Wait,
There was 3 people, Zach. I played everyone at the tournament.
You have to dodge, dude. Come on. I dodged.
Like, do you lose to is Flygon bad?
Hey, Flygon's bad, yeah.
Why is Flygon bad?
Yeah,
They just kill you.
what does that card do?
No. For Decidueye.
They play Baby Flygon, bro.
What? How much damage does Baby Flygon do?
Wait, don't I one-shot that? What are you talking about?
Isn't he weak
I
to
don't know.
grass, dude? I'm pretty sure he's
I
weak to
feel like that'd be
grass.
bad.
Wait,
It is weak to grass, but they
is
just
he
like
weakest?
if they discard a stadium, you can't do
Yeah,
anything
that's
to
what I'm
it.
talking about.
They discard your stadium, you can't do anything to it.
Was it what?
I'm not playing down a stadium. What do you think I'm gonna give this guy a stadium?
Holy God!
I don't know. That seems
He
tough.
doesn't, dude. He does 130. He doesn't one-shot my Decidueye.
That seems tough.
Doesn't 130
I'll money
Is
match
this
this
at
matchup all
140?
day.
This is at 140.
He does 140.
Dude,
Yes.
it's your favorite
Oh,
Pokemon. How do you
dude,
not know?
how do-
How do you not know it's 140?
Dude,
Hold on,
I
hold on.
haven't played the game. All right.
Dude, they'll be scooping it up. Am I right, Zach?
Yeah. I mean, that's why I told people. I had people still messaging me like, "Hey, can I borrow your Decidueye cards?" I'm like, my other friend's using it for the Players Cup, but it's like that deck is just brain dead good, especially in a format where like there's only 5 people in the tournament. If you dodge the one person that tech for it, like you just win. You did it. Good job. Good job.
I should not have played should not have played it, but it went well. So
Yeah, I don't know. It was so long ago. It just worked out. I don't know. I think it's so funny because like when you play decks like that, especially at locals, because you know most of the people there. Like I remember, I was, and it's open deck list. So my buddy, he's really good. His name is Alex Cervantes, and like he was on a roll, and then he runs into me, and I look at his deck list, and he looks at mine, and he's just like, "I hate you." And all I can do is laugh because it's like, I know you got nothing for me, buddy. No one's got. I was like, I looked at the rest of the tournament. I like went in the tournament channel. I'm like, it's none of you guys got nothing for me. You gotta hope I like don't get a
Rick.
Yeah, I can't draw a Rosa, or if you guys lose, please. So it was fun. We'll see. I'm interested in seeing what happens after when you have a team. Like, what are we doing? Like,
I don't know.
I don't know.
They said you
play
go,
like local
the next
people,
step
right?
is that
No. You play. You can put into a
no.
two
It goes
big
up.
bracket.
You play. Yeah, it's local, then region, then state, then then countryside, and then you meet like there's an east and a
so
west
it's kind
champion.
of- so it's
You
kinda
like
like
you like go
college.
through you go through like a bracket, and then like the prizes for the players are not that great. It's just simply playmats saying that you made it out of a certain phase.
Oh.
But the store gets booster packs based on how you do. I think players get online packs.
Do we
Store
get
gets real
a
value.
playmat for qualifying?
Yeah, you guys get an Inteleon playmat.
Yeah, you do.
Thanks.
It's a very ugly playmat, but I think your store has.
You
like,
didn't
either-
get one.
Yeah, I didn't. But your store will be like probably like come pick it up. I think what our store is doing is like we will have them at the store for you. So just like come pick it up and like tell them your name.
That's dope. I'm excited for that now. If you're on my team, dude, to be honest, I might be the person. I know it's a 4-man team and it's only 3 people playing. I might be the person sitting out because I'm kind of trash right now. But who knows?
What?
I don't know how that all works. That's probably logistics inside the team.
Yeah. I think you have to.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'll make that decision. That's why you guys are a team. I know, guys.
Yeah.
Teams are weird for Pokemon, to be honest.
Yeah.
You're,
Otherwise, Players Cup is continuing.
Yeah.
You guys have 2 weeks. Get your keys in. Get your keys done. The leaderboards are shaping up a good bit now. A lot of people have burned their keys. I've burned my keys. A lot of people are going through. Azul thinks high 90s is probably safe, but I think he's overestimating a little bit. I think like 92 is probably fine. 92, 93. It does seem like there are a lot more people participating than before, but you have to account for a lot of people already being done with keys, and 256 is 70 right now.
All right, well, guys, wait until the last day. I'm gonna go all in. I'm gonna make it, guys. I'm not.
You won't have enough time. Play earlier.
I will have time, dude. You don't understand the grind.
How are you doing, Isaiah? How is your grind going?
I lost.
No update. I've still played only 10 keys and I have 28.
Yeah, so you're chilling. I'm at 97. I finished at 97. Sorry, I had like 3 keys. I had like 4 or 5 keys at the end, and I was like, I could play real deck, so I could fucking dick around. And then I got like 1 rep because I kept playing Licky on stream.
I know. I watched you. That was bad.
Oh my god.
I mean,
the last deck you played was like.
I played Water Mewtwo.
Yeah, no.
I played Water Mewtwo.
Oh, you also played some other stupid stuff.
Oh yeah, I played Porygon box.
Yes.
I've been working on. I built a Porygon box deck for OPOP League for funsies, and I beat Little Dark Fury because he played Decidueye into me, and I was like, lol, free matchup.
That's pretty funny. Pretty funny.
He got super salty because he was like Decidueye, and I was like Porygon.
Oh, get away from us, dude.
Bro.
I played 20 energy.
That's hilarious. I seen you playing, but I don't think I even talked. I think I talked shit after, but
yeah, probably. But anyway, I think like if I don't make it with 97, then sucks to suck to be me. But
yeah.
I think 95 plus, you should be okay. I wouldn't worry too much about it. Do your best. Don't worry about the leaderboards. Just do what's in your control. Get as many points as you can, and then whatever happens, happens. And if you don't move on, it is what it is.
And don't wait till the last day like me and try to troll me with your stupid decks. I know you guys are listening to this, and I hope everyone listening to this has already done their stuff, and don't troll me when I qualify at the end of the last day. You know, if anyone can get through 25 keys in one day, it's me, because I did that. I might have lost in the first round every time, but I did it. Yeah, I don't know. We don't have any other events planned, but I'm sure Pokemon will announce stuff. We'll definitely probably get Players Cup 4 now. I think we're just going to continue doing whatever we're doing.
We'll go 4, 5, 6 probably at this point.
Yeah.
They did say they're going to continue with Players Cup and Team Challenge events, so I assume there's going to be another phase of Team Challenges as well. They're going to try to keep getting people involved with the League at Home, Stay at Home program or whatever as well.
Yeah.
It is a little bit disheartening for children, but otherwise, like, everyone else is like getting to play. Everyone else can do that. I mean, I want to see more than just the Players Cup, but logistically, I don't know what else they can do. But they're trying with everything they're doing. I feel like they are trying, so we just have to see.
Yeah, it's basically a waiting game. Pokemon's always working on stuff, so I think we'll get cool stuff in the future. And we'll just sit around and wait for a rotation so we can play real Pokemon one day. All right, guys.
Yeah.
We can get rid
if you guys
of
want to steal, so you go for Jose.
Oh, I didn't say anything.
Oh, I was gonna say if you guys want to steal like the list and stuff I used, I put out a YouTube video with every list I used and how I did with my keys, so you guys can just go like yoink those lists if you want. I know a couple people have been DMing me, and I'm like, dude, this is very public information. So just like, it's not like because you're my homie, I'm gonna give you some special like sneaky list. No, I made it very public to everybody. Just go fucking yoink it. And I explained in like detail why like my ADP, like I played like 5 tournaments with ADP before I switched to like a more like aggressive version as opposed to like a Luke Metal like dealing with version. Like I talked about all that, so you guys can grab those lists. Some lists that I didn't play, why I didn't play them, but I built them for certain reasons. So you guys can nab those anywhere, and I'm sure Isaiah has been making his list public as well in streaming. A lot of other players have been doing the same. So information is very prevalent. You guys can get whatever deck you want, ask whatever questions you need to ask, get the answers you need to get that you might not be able to get on your own.
Yeah. There's always a link to a bunch of resources down below. So make sure you follow that. Follow everyone on there. Also follow, get yourself a gym. I know we're not sponsored by them, but they've sent me a lot of products in the past, and that backpack's super dope. Gym playmats. You never heard of them? They're like big in like a Yu-Gi-Oh! In the Yu-Gi-Oh! World, and they've sent me a lot of products that they try to get into Pokemon. I'm sure they're hurting right now because a lot of small companies are hurting, but go check them out. The backpack's super sick. Actually, like, it has like this sick ass compartment down here on the side that pulls out, like, all the deck boxes can go in this sleeve thing.
That's really cool.
Yeah, it's actually super sick. And they hooked me up with this for free, so like,
that's awesome.
But
Kinda dope.
it's super dope. And they've sent me like playmats and stuff in the past because the Sacker Scoop and all their shit's super quality. So I know we're not sponsored, but go check that shit out. And maybe they'll sponsor us in the future. Other than that, we got nothing happening. I'm going to be a Pokemon photographer going forward, so don't DM me about decks. I won't have any answers for you. But I will have the best pictures in the future. We have... Oh, dude. All that's... You need to follow Rahul's TikTok, dude. He like puts out really good content, dude. I've been watching it, and it's all Pokemon related content. And
it's actually like it's been popping off recently, and like it's actually cool to see like it is like a super side note, such like weird, but like I know like social media is supposed to be like used to build connections and platforms, but like I've had other like Pokemon TikTokers slash like other like anime, like I've had like this one dude who has like 500k followers who does art follow me. Or I liked one of his videos because he did like this like he like took a Pokemon card and then like did like a full art of like a Pikachu or something. Yeah, and I thought it was really cool, so I liked it. And then he followed me and then DM'd me being like, "Hey, I've watched some of your stuff. It's really cool. If you have like a chance or anything, do you mind if I like fire Pokemon related questions at you? Because I've been collecting for a little bit and I like actually want to get into the game. It seems really cool." And I'm like, "Oh, that's actually dope as hell. Like, yeah, of course. Like, I have time. Like, just shoot me whatever questions you have." Obviously, I give people on my Facebook or Twitter because it's much easier to talk on there than TikTok.
yeah.
But like, it's really cool seeing like a lot of these people coming through this platform with the idea that I had, because like I'm not trying to like blow up and make like millions of dollars or whatever, or just like shake my ass for fun. I mean, I'm gonna do that anyway. But like, it's really cool to see like people come through that are collectors, because there's so many collectors and pack openers and stuff like that on this side, and we could convert them to competitive players, or at least get them into PTCGO,
at least
get the word out. It's like this is the most easiest way to like get everyone to touch your content, because there's so many fucking people on TikTok. There's so many people.
Yeah, I think TikTok's the most like, it's easier to take in that content. It's very quick.
Yeah,
you move on.
Also, their algorithm is super good at pushing, because like YouTube pushes to the same people every time. That's one thing where YouTube's content is kind of flawed. It doesn't push it to new people very often, so you have to like use other social medias to get your YouTube promoted.
Yeah.
Twitch does promote, but not like as much. It's like you have to be like on a hype train or some shit
and it's super,
to get promoted. Twitter is Twitter. You use that as a medium, but TikTok like pushes your content constantly to new people. So like, for example, the last 2 days I got like 200 followers for no reason. I'm just like, where did I get these people from? Like,
right?
Like, what is going on?
Yeah, I don't know. I think we pretty much touched everything, and there's no real decks to talk about. Again, we touched that. We've been playing the same format for like 7 months. Just continue to play. There's a lot of tournaments going on every week. They're fun. There's a lot of like different format tournaments too. Just go to Limitless and look at that stuff. A lot of people are playing them. Play your player cup, play your team challenges, and we'll be back next week. You know. And hopefully, well, what's happening? Nothing's happening at the end of this week or next week. Let's see. Oh, Shiny Fates. All right, we'll talk Shining. We'll talk my Target experience next week. On,
Rusty Sword. Rusty Sword.
No one cares about the Rusty Sword.
That's what we're gonna talk about. Let's go.
Nobody cares. All right. Actually, everyone despises that card. All right. It's only gonna make the format worse. Anyways. Yeah, I'm doing a one-on-one with, I think, Pablo? I think we've figured it out. I think I'm doing Pablo this week. If not, it'll be someone else, hopefully, and we'll jump back on that train. If anything, we'll have Xander on, because he had a birthday, and I said happy birthday to him. And he said,
I love him, dude.
I love that kid, too. He's funny. He said... I asked him how, I was like, "You're 15?" And he's like, "Dude, I'm 20. I'm like, "Holy God, you're old." You're old. I told him when he's 21, dude, he can come hang out in Vegas with me, and we'll have some fun.
Bro, as soon as quarantine ends, I'm actually gonna come make a real Vegas trip. I'm gonna get degenerate.
I'm down. Especially because there's no events, so like I've been saving all my time off to go to Pokemon events, and then they just cancel. I'm like, all right, I have a lot of time off. I can do whatever I want.
So I went to Vegas like when I was super young, and then I went to Vegas for a friend's engagement. But like both times, like I wasn't able to do stuff because like circumstances. So this time, like I want to go and like get super freaking degenerate. Like I'm not a big clubbing person, like every night kind of guy, but I'll do it. Like I want to go out, I want to club, I want to drink, I want to like. I'm not gonna gamble. I don't gamble. I just don't like gambling.
We're gonna gamble, dude. We're gonna gamble. Right.
I don't like gambling. Fuck off.
No, you're gonna gamble. We're like 3 drinks in, you're gambling. Let's be real here. Right.
You'll gamble, and I'll take the free drinks they bring around.
Dude, I haven't gambled in 2 years. I'm a quitter because it is horrible, and it did mess up my life at one point. So my
favorite gambling
2 years I haven't touched it. But
like 2 or 3 years ago, we were at some like Indian reserve playing. And I started with $100, so I only play with 100 if I gamble. I will never go above. I will never pull out more. I'm very disciplined with my gambling.
That's good.
And I only play blackjack. So I managed to get to like 400 or 500.
We're gonna play some fun games. Fuck the blackjack.
I got dealt aces, and I was like, we were playing 6. It was a 6 deck. 6 deck like pool they were playing from. So I got double aces, and I'm like, oh, that's fucking nuts. Let me split that shit. Like, let's go ham. Then I got dealt into 2 more aces, and I was like, fuck me.
No.
The lady just looked at me. She's like, I'm so sorry. I'm like, yeah, that's all my money. I literally like put like 100 on each hand. I took my like remaining 150 and I just like put it back in the bank, and I'm like, I'm done for the night, boys. Yeah. And then I watched my one friend make like $3,000 at craps, and I'm like, what the fuck?
Yes, that's the play. Craps is the play. Yeah. I don't know where we got this one, but yep, Xander might come on and we can talk that. If not, he'll be on eventually. All these people will be on. The merch is coming, dude. I just printed out some sick ass custom hang tags that are and I have some ideas going into that, so look out for that. Hopefully we do some giveaways soon. You'll find out next week if we're doing giveaways. If this target journey becomes successful, we'll do some giveaways. All right, but if not, I don't know, guys.
It'll be cool. Hopefully we'll get the merch soon from Zach, so you guys can see us wearing it, styling it, whatever.
Yeah, it's gonna be dope.
It's cold as fuck. So not doing any tank tops, but
yeah, I'm just doing. we're doing a clean run of like, just the plain Jane logo on black tees. And like obviously we have a lot of ideas for like cool merch that we want to do in the future, but we gotta see how it goes. Like, this shit ain't cheap. If people want to buy it, then sure, we'll continue. But if like it all comes down to how you guys community reacts to it. But we'll see how it goes. I've had a few people DM me like, oh dude, are you gonna do a shirt like this? Like, eventually, like there's plans for cool stuff. It just comes down to how everything pans out. We'll see how it works. But yeah, we'll talk more about that next week. A shirt should be coming soon. I'll have one. But make sure you follow everyone on Twitter. Throw this a like if you're listening to this. Like an hour in, I know you guys like our content. All right, guys. So hit a like, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Leave a review on iTunes. I love those. But for now, guys, we're gonna scoop it up.